What if I told you that in less than a minute, you could create a high-quality 3D model just by typing a sentence? No coding, no sculpting, no endless Blender tutorials. Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's real and it's here. Meet Hunyuan3D-2, Tencent's mind-blowing new AI that's changing how 3D worlds are built. You're watching IdeaPlex, the place where ideas meet the future. Today, we're diving deep into the AI revolution that's bringing text to 3D to life. Creating 3D models has always been hard. Designers spend weeks sculpting characters, game studios invest millions, and indie creators, they often can't even afford the tools. The process is slow, technical, and expensive until now. Enter Hunyuan3D-2, developed by Tencent. This open-source AI takes a simple text prompt or even an image and generates a fully detailed 3D model. The AI actually builds it in 3D space. The crazy part, it does all this in around 30 seconds. So how does it work? Hunyuan3D-2 uses a two-stage pipeline. First, it builds the shape of the object with a model called Hunyuan3D-2. Then, it paints the surface with textures using another model called Hunyuan3D-Paint. The result is clean geometry and realistic textures that look good from multiple angles. Not just a flat render, but an actual 3D asset you can use in games, AR, VR, or animations. And it's not just hype. Benchmarks show Hunyuan3D-2 outperforms other open source and even some closed source models on realism and quality. Plus, there are different versions like Turbo, which prioritizes speed, and Mini, which saves on resources. So what can you actually do with it? Imagine game developers instantly prototyping characters and props, designers visualizing furniture or products in minutes, educators creating 3D teaching aids on demand, even hobbyists 3D printing their AI-generated creations. The best part, you don't need a supercomputer. There's a free demo on Hugging Face where you can try it right now. And if you're a developer, the full code is open source on GitHub. And this is just the beginning. Tencent has already released Hunyuan3D 2.1 with physically based rendering textures and 2.5 with a massive foundation model for even more detailed shapes. The future of AI-generated 3D is accelerating faster than ever. So next time you walk through a video game world or explore a VR space, remember, it might not be built by humans at all. It could be AI, and maybe, just maybe, your next game asset, movie prop, or even invention will be designed in seconds with nothing more than an idea. Hunyuan3D-2. 1. This adds fully open source framework support and introduces PBR, physically based rendering, texture synthesis, making output materials more physically realistic. It achieves better performance on new benchmarks and requires more VRAM, up to 29 GB for full pipeline. Hunyuan3D-2. 5. Focused on high-fidelity detail with a new lattice shape foundation model, add 10B parameters, and enhanced PBR multi-view texturing. It substantially improves both shape precision and texture realism. Tencent released 5 open-source Hunyuan3D 2.0 models, including turbo versions that can generate high-quality 3D visuals. Hunyuan3D 2.0 combines state-of-the-art shape generation and texture synthesis to create high-resolution 3D assets from text and images. Professional-grade 3D content creation powered by advanced AI. Hunyuan3D 2.0 outperforms existing solutions across all key metrics, delivering superior quality in 3D asset generation. Create photorealistic 3D models with unprecedented quality using advanced text to 3D generation technology. A large-scale shape generation model, Hunyuan3D-DT, and a large-scale texture synthesis model, Hunyuan3D-Paint. The shape generative model, built on a scalable flow-based diffusion transformer, aims to create geometry that properly aligns with a given condition image, laying a solid foundation for downstream applications. The texture synthesis model, benefiting from strong geometric and diffusion priors, produces high-resolution and vibrant texture maps for either generated or handcrafted meshes. Furthermore, Hunyuan3D Studio, a versatile, user-friendly production platform that simplifies the recreation process of 3D assets. It allows both professional and amateur users to manipulate or even animate their meshes efficiently. Evaluate models showing that Hunyuan3D 2.0 outperforms previous state-of-the-art models, including the open-source models and closed-source models in geometry details, condition alignment, and texture quality. This is the official Hugging Face demo page for Hunyuan3D-2 and it's completely free for anyone to try. You don't need to install anything, everything runs directly in your browser. On the left-hand side, you'll see two main options, image prompt and text prompt. With the image prompt, you can upload any picture and the AI will try to generate a 3D model based on that image. If you switch to text prompt, you can simply type in a description and Hunyuan3D-2 will generate the 3D object for you. Once you've chosen your input, you just hit the Gen Shape button. The AI then processes your request and creates a 3D mesh in the middle of the screen. On the right-hand side, you'll notice the image to 3D gallery. These are example outputs that the AI has already created. You can see all kinds of models from cartoon characters and Santa Claus to dragons, weapons, and even realistic statues. These give you a quick idea of the variety and quality that Hunyuan3D-2 is capable of. Below the generation box, there's also an export section. Once your model is created, you can export it in different file types like GLB, which is a standard 3D format. This means you can take the generated model into Blender, Unity, Unreal Engine, or even 3D print it. And the best part, you can access this tool right now through Hugging Face and start experimenting with your own ideas. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and join us here at IdeaPlex, where we explore the future of technology, creativity, and ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.